Essay number 48, 16 Reasons Why You Still Don't Have the Love You Want. You're doing everything right, aren't you? You're on the apps. You're putting yourself out there. You're working on yourself. You're trying to be attractive, interesting, successful. You've read the books, watched the videos, maybe even tried therapy. Yet here you are, still without the love you desperately want. And you're starting to wonder if maybe you're broken or cursed or just fundamentally unlovable. Let me tell you something that's going to be hard to hear. The reason you don't have the love you want has nothing to do with your looks, your success, or your worthiness. It has everything to do with the fact that you're looking for someone else to give you what you refuse to give yourself. Here are the 16 reasons why you still don't have the love you want, and every single one of them is about you, not them. First reason, you want someone else to do the work of creating love in your life. You want them to dig it up, activate it, and then convince you it's real. You're sitting there waiting for someone to come along and make you feel loved, make you feel worthy, make you feel whole. But here's the truth that will change everything if you let it. Every single thing you're waiting for someone else to give you is something you're not giving yourself. That validation you crave, you're not validating yourself. That acceptance you need, you're not accepting yourself. That love you're desperate for, you're not loving yourself. And until you start giving yourself these things, you'll never be able to receive them from anyone else. Second, love has never looked the way you thought it would, and it never will. You have this picture in your head of what love should look like. Maybe it's from movies, maybe from Instagram, maybe from that couple you idealize. But that picture isn't about love. It's about using love to fix your insecurities, to save you from reality, to prove something to someone who probably isn't even watching. Real love doesn't look any particular way. It doesn't come with a specific face or body or job title or timeline. The look of love won't give you the experience of love, but chasing that look will definitely distract you from finding something genuine. Third, you think love is just a good feeling. You think it's butterflies and passion and constant excitement. But love isn't a feeling, it's a state of being. It's a daily commitment to choose someone, to learn what it means to love them in small, practical, unglamorous ways. It's choosing to appreciate someone even when the butterflies are gone, even when they're annoying you, even when you're not feeling it. You can be more or less attracted to someone, more or less compatible. But choosing to love someone is a constant you can control. The belief that you can't, that love must sweep you away and maintain itself without effort, that's why so many relationships fail. Fourth, you don't understand that love is nothing but an enhancement. It doesn't fix anything, it doesn't solve anything, it just magnifies whatever's already there. If you're full of self-doubt, love will magnify that. If you're insecure, love will magnify that. If you're lost, love will make you more lost. Love isn't your life. It's the avenue through which you experience your life. It's the mirror that shows you who you really are. And if you don't like what you see in that mirror, no amount of love from someone else will change it. Fifth, you believe love will just happen when the circumstances are right. Like you're a chemical reaction waiting for the right catalyst. You think if you just find the right person at the right time in the right place, love will spontaneously combust into existence. But hormones are reactive. Expectations are reactive. Real love isn't. Real love is cultivated through mutual appreciation, respect, and choice. It's built, not stumbled upon. It's created, not discovered. Sixth, you're trying to make yourself generically attractive instead of authentically yourself. You're following some universal template of what's supposedly attractive, what everyone supposedly wants. You're trying to be the person you think will be loved instead of being the person you actually are. And then you wonder why you can't find someone who loves the real you. How could they? You're not showing them the real you. You're showing them a performance, a costume, a carefully curated version designed to be palatable to the masses. Seventh, you're not honest about what you want because you're not comfortable with who you are. You edit your desires to seem more acceptable. You enhance your interests to seem more interesting. You're so busy trying to want the right things that you don't even know what you actually want. As long as you're filtering your desires through what you think others will approve of, you'll never find someone who wants what you actually want. You'll just find people who want the performance you're putting on. Eighth, you blame others for relationship problems without realizing that every relationship you have is actually with yourself. That person who keeps disappointing you, they're showing you where you disappoint yourself. That person who doesn't appreciate you, they're reflecting how you don't appreciate yourself. You run into the same problems in every relationship because the problems are in you, not them. The same fights, the same disappointments, the same endings, they're all coming from the same source, your unresolved relationship with yourself. Ninth, you don't understand that negative emotions in relationships are calls to heal, not problems to fix. When you feel jealous, angry, hurt, abandoned, these aren't signals that your partner is doing something wrong. They're signals that something in you needs attention, needs healing, needs integration. But instead of looking inward, you look outward. You try to change them, control them, blame them. You try to make them responsible for feelings that are actually about your own unhealed wounds. 10th, you don't know how to use your heart and mind together. You've been told to follow your heart regardless of logic, but also not to do anything stupid. So you're either all heart and no head, making impulsive decisions based on feelings, or all head and no heart, analyzing love to death. Here's the secret. Your heart tells you what you want. Your mind tells you how to get it. They're not opponents. They're partners. Let them work together instead of fighting for dominance. 11th, you haven't honored the child inside you. That child is your most essential self, the one who knew how to love before you were taught you were doing it wrong. If you want to know what you really need, imagine speaking to yourself as a child. What would you say to make them feel loved, safe, valued? Whatever that is, that's what you need to give yourself. That's what you're hoping someone else will give you. But until you give it to yourself, you won't even recognize it when someone else offers it. 12th, you want love to change your life. You want it to provide stability, security, happiness, purpose. You want it to save you from yourself. But love can't give you what you don't already have. You can't experience on the outside what doesn't exist on the inside. If you don't feel stable within yourself, no relationship will make you feel stable. If you don't feel worthy within yourself, no amount of someone else's love will make you feel worthy. 13th, you don't realize that what you love most about others is what you love most about yourself, and what you hate about others is what you can't accept in yourself. That person whose confidence you admire, that's your own confidence trying to emerge. That person whose neediness repels you, that's your own neediness you're rejecting. The more you love yourself, the more you can love others. The more you accept yourself, the less you need to criticize others. The more you heal yourself, the less you need others to heal you. 14th, you think someone else is responsible for fixing you, and there's something wrong with them if they don't. You enter relationships expecting the other person to heal your wounds, fill your voids, complete your incompleteness. And when they can't, because no one can, you blame them for not being enough. You're asking them to do something that's impossible. You're making them responsible for something that's not their job. You're setting them up to fail, and then resenting them for failing. 15th, you've forgotten kindness. You think love is passion, intensity, drama, but love is actually kindness. Consistent, daily, ordinary kindness. The foundation of every happy relationship is simply being kind to each other, especially when you don't feel like it. People are cruelest to the ones they love most because they see themselves reflected. They attack in their partner what they reject in themselves. They withhold kindness as a way of withholding it from themselves. 16th and finally, you're looking for the answer outside the question. The love you really want is your own. Say it with me. The love you really want is your own. What you're seeking in someone else is what you aren't giving yourself. What angers you about others is what you aren't accepting in yourself. What attracts you to others is what you haven't acknowledged in yourself. Finding a relationship, having someone to share your life with, begins with you. Not in the cliche, love yourself first way that nobody ever explains, but in the practical, actionable way of literally giving yourself everything you want someone else to give you. You want someone to text you good morning? Text yourself good morning. You want someone to appreciate your quirks? Appreciate your own quirks. You want someone to choose you every day? Choose yourself every day. You want someone to love you unconditionally? Love yourself unconditionally. This isn't about being alone forever. This isn't about not needing anyone. This is about becoming the source of what you seek, so that when love comes, you can receive it. So that when someone offers you love, you recognize it. So that when you're in a relationship, you're not desperately trying to extract from them what you should be generating yourself. The reason you don't have the love you want isn't because you're unlovable. It's because you're looking for it in the wrong place. You're looking out there when it's in here. You're waiting for someone else to give you what you already have. You're seeking from others what you can only give yourself. The love you want exists. It's available. It's possible. But it starts with you loving yourself the way you want to be loved. It starts with you giving yourself what you need. It starts with you being the partner to yourself that you're looking for in someone else. And when you do that, when you really truly give yourself the love you've been seeking, something magical happens. You stop needing love from others and start being able to receive it. You stop desperately seeking and start naturally attracting. You stop performing for love and start embodying it. The love you want is waiting for you, but it's not waiting out there in some other person. It's waiting inside you for you to finally turn toward it, acknowledge it, and give it to yourself. That's the only reason you don't have the love you want. You haven't given it to yourself yet. So start now. Start today. Start with the next thought you think about yourself. Start with the next action you take for yourself. Start with the next word you say to yourself. Give yourself the love you want. Everything else will follow.